Okay, so our group is the Joyous Jackals and our product's called LyricLyft. It's an AI chatbot that generates lyrics based on your favorite artist and what style of music you prefer. And we made a trailer for it here.
Actually, I'm gonna just make sure I'm sharing my sound before we, yeah, okay, good.
Okay, so as you might have seen from that promo video, our product works by selecting a theme that you want to follow, an artist that you want to emulate the style of, and then a title for it, which together with the theme helps decide what your song's going to be about. And this is our website. Again, this is just the clip from the video earlier, but I'll just walk through it to explain it in more detail. So on the website, you can put in your theme, your artist like Taylor Swift, your title, and then optional, you can also add some lyrics, but we decided to actually remove that just yesterday actually, because we were having a bit of trouble with it and it also wasn't part of our original plan anyway. But then you just press generate and it creates your lyrics. So obviously if someone was trying to think of a new song to write and just got writer's block or something, you could just use this to get some ideas and get past any obstacles. Or if you just want to make some new music that's more personalized, you can use it. So our team is made up of me, who I work mostly on training the model, Andrew, who did most of the front end stuff, Kade, who isn't here at the moment, but he worked on a lot of the back end stuff for the website, and then our wonderful mentor, Srijana. And yeah, our main goals for LyricLyft are inspiration and encouragement, like I said earlier, helping aspiring artists, and also just personalized entertainment for anyone. So in the first week, we just kind of tried to think of ideas that we want to do. We weren't very sure what we could do using NLP. A lot of us hadn't really learned anything about AI in general before, and some of us didn't even know a lot of Python. But we found a good data set for it, and we learned everything we had to. In week 2, especially, we learned a lot of the NLP specific stuff like seek to seek and word to vec. And then we started training our model. We ran into a lot of problems with repetition and overfitting, but we were able to overcome them for the most part. And then in week 3, we just made our website and added all the finishing touches and made our trailer. So now I'm going to pass it on to Andrew to talk about the tools that we used and our tech stack.
Yeah, so this slide is the collection of all of the tools for all the behind the scenes work that happened. Like Robert mentioned, our data set, we used a Spotify data set from Kaggle, and that featured over 1 million different songs, each of them with their own title, artist, and full lyrics. Some of the other tools we use in our tech stack: Python, PyTorch, HTML, CSS for the front end website, Replit. And then at the base of it all was our model at the bottom, which is GPT-2 Neo 125M. But I'm going to go into a little more detail about that on this slide. The model is basically a casual language transformer model. Like the name suggests, it has 125 million parameters. We paired it with PyTorch, which is just a framework for building deep learning models. And GPT-2 Neo 125M actually aligned really well with how LyricLyft works, just because it's best at generating text from a prompt, and LyricLyft is all about user input. One thing we had to keep in mind, though, was that the model was trained on the pile, which is a data set known to include some unrefined language. So we just had to continuously make sure that our product didn't include a lot of explicit or vulgar language. As for training, because our data set was so large, it took a lot of time to train our model. I think it took a few hours at least. And one problem that we wanted to try and avoid was our model repeating the same words or phrases over and over again. So we had to adjust and experiment with the parameters using the grid search method. And in terms of use cases and future development, Robert kind of covered a lot of the use cases earlier. LyricLyft can be used by anyone, whether it be an aspiring artist or just someone who enjoys music. And like he was saying, the two big goals we had in mind while developing the product was entertainment and inspiration. And in terms of future development, if we had more time to sort of tweak the product, we would focus more on consistency with the artist style, as well as continuing to remove repetition even at larger output sizes, just because every now and then there is a fluke in, the same words and phrases. But yeah, that has been our presentation on our product. Thank you very much for listening.